All right, welcome back. The greatest YouTube station of all. Got the greatest fans, I can tell you that. That's for sure. Appreciate it. And there's a lot of Facebook fans too. I appreciate it. There were a lot of good stuff being wrote in. And Jolene read me some last night, just like a bedtime story. Fell right to sleep. Wow, what a good feeling. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Today, the hood is on. We put the hood back on just to set it on there. Was working on the firewall. And I'm kind of excited to do the firewall right at the present moment because it'll be the end of closing the cabin up. The firewall will be in, the hood will be made. We still have a little work to do here, but then it actually becomes a truck. The firewall will be put in it. It'll just make me feel a little bit better, just getting a little bit closer each time. And as we put metal in this, I just found out that metal is going up. And as me and Aidyn were talking about that, he said, well, that means cars are going to be more expensive because cars are made of metal. Basically it, isn't it? Not. Yeah. We're going to try to bead roll this. No, we are going to bead roll it. And I'm going to put it through this time. And then we can hold me accountable. So I can mess up. Yes, I can. Or I can do a good job, just like anybody else, is what I'm trying to say. I've done it quite a few times. Let's say quite a few times. Yeah, I've done it quite a few times. Aidyn's was his first time last time. He's lucky he got it to work. I think he did a good job. This is what I'm going to do. I got some tape on there. I've got a line on here where the bead is. And I'm just going to try to keep that bead or that edge. If you want to come take a look. I'm going to try to keep one of these edges, this edge or that edge. I'm going to try to keep on that green tape and go all the way along there. If I turn it down too tight, it makes the metal go, it stretches it too much. What it does, it stretches it too much and it makes it look poopy. So I think Jolene's going to even help us this time, are you not, Jolene? Jolene's going to put the camera down if she can somehow. I don't know if I moved your table on you or not, but Jolene's just going to hold the metal. Aidyn's going to wheel it through. I'm going to want Aidyn to do a steady roll. I can tell him to speed it up. I can tell him to slow it down. But what I want is something that's steady. I don't want to. I want something steady, please, and thank you. And we'll roll this out. We'll get the hood taken off. We'll get a firewall set in it. See what it looks like. Right now, you can see the piece of metal. It looks like a loaf of bread. You can see the shoulders there of the bread. The bottom has a kick out there because we have to go in there where the hood is. But as I have that, I don't know if this fits it exactly perfect or not. So what I did is just measured over from this tip over 10 inches, that tip from 10 inches, and just went around and made my own pattern. Didn't worry about the outside. We'll shave that to fit after. As long as that's fine, I think we'll be fine. So let's go for it. I'm going to put this in there. All right, Aidyn, you want to pick that up for me, sweetheart? Thank you. All right, I'm just going to jerk it over to the line. Basically, I'm just going to, it's not that hard, Aidyn, to, I'm going to turn that down in there. That thing's loosey-goosey, I can tell you that. Loosey-goosey. Oh, baby. All right, Aidyn. You might want to turn your body this way. Yeah, just put one foot over there, put your other foot on the other. Yeah, there you go. And you can just go that way. Now, I'm going to want you to see how it's going. I want to feed it through, so make sure we're going the right way. Go a little bit. Going the right way. Go for it. You can just go that speed or a little, whatever you want. Just keep her steady. You can go a little faster. This is that Kenny Rogers song. You can hear a pin drop. Well done, Aidyn. You're doing a good job. Well, some people don't know steady. A little faster. And Jolene is just holding the end. She's doing nothing other than holding the end. Ah. Off the line a little bit, I am. and stop. Alrighty. I got a little offy there. I felt it. I felt it. You're gonna have to come over here, sweetheart. Alrighty. That in there. Alrighty, you're just gonna go slow. Let's do it. Doesn't help anything when the machine moves it all itself, you know what I'm saying? See the machine move?
Yeah.
Okay, just a second. Whoa, up here a second. Can you pull that? We're in a pickle here. Just keep the pressure up on that, please. I can't. Girl. All right, just a second. Just hold it. Try not to move that because it'll bend that. I'm going to move this a little bit. Maybe. I'm just going to do this. Don't move the metal if you can because it'll bend it, please. Thank you. Good job. Can we hold that down? 4-man job. Walk her through, Aidyn, please, and thank you. Tell me if it's going to hit, baby. Okay. Oh, machine move. All right, now I got to have it.
Ready?
Yep, just keep going. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, please.
Go.
Yeah, sure. Well, skinny mini fits through there. Yeah, just hold her up. Yeah, go for it. We're not going to get all the way through, are we? It's awful quiet in here. All right, just a second. Can you hold that up, sweetheart? Got your spot there, Aidyn?
Yeah.
I'm going to just pick this thing up and move it this way. So you're going to have to move with me, sweetheart. That'll get us, won't it? All right, Aidyn, back at her. Got it? Awesome. Thanks for all the help, everybody. Oh, just stop. Pull that down. Thank you. Go ahead. Roll her through. Keep going. Going. Whoa. Awesome. Now, I think I might have to do a little bit right there.
Okay.
Just roll it. back just a bit. You can go the other way. Good. All right, I guess the time to tell. Let's take a look at it now. We'll lay it down or peel the tape off it. Good job on how fast it was going. Get a rag, get that little rag there. The thinner's over in the other room. Just dump a little bit of thinner on it. Hold your end over it. Just dip it in hold the rag over the end.
Yeah.
Just dip the can up. It's on that swinging can there.
Gotcha.
So now we're just going to wipe off the marker, see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. The hinges, I know that they fit through there. But as we put it back on, I don't know if they fit perfectly in that hole or not. And what I'm willing to do is make the hole bigger and deal with it later. That's what I'm willing to do. I just want to put it on, get it done with. I don't go for it. Just wipe that off. We'll see what it looks like. Alrighty, let's take a look at it. I guess the best way we're going to take a look at it is put it in the truck. I want to set it up maybe in front here. Then we can sit back and take a look at it and see if it's crooked or not, if we like it or not, if where the boo-boos are. Have to really stand back and take a look. That's going to work. You know, we got a little marker going on. Look, this right here has got to be fixed. See that right there? Let's fix that. There's a little more in each corner. That corner there is dealt with, but we need a little more in that corner, I think. What do you think? Or just leave it. You know what? Time we get that in there, I don't know if you run a little filler on that or not, but I'm going to leave it just because it would just take a little tiny bit of filler, put in the corner, and just make it a corner. That's all it would take, instead of me putting it in there and bending it and then have to put filler in to fix it. That's what I'm going to do. Should I or shouldn't I? That's fine. It looks okay, doesn't it, Aidyn?
I think that's good.
All right, that's good enough. Let's you get a pair of gloves on, Aidyn. We'll take the hood off.
All right.
Then we're gonna put the firewall on. This is quite exciting. This is. I'll show you what I got Aidyn to do last night, and it's an easy little thing, but it's something that everybody should know if they're building their car, or if they have a piece to make and it's hard to make, and you know, whatever. We've got this lower piece of the firewall put in. We've got this brought out, and the reason we have this brought out, because our firewall is out here. This is where our firewall is, right here. I can take the center and run it in this way, but it does not match up with this stuff. When I run it into there, this stuff, it goes way back inside here. So if I run this in here, that means this is kind of a messed up area. If I run it all, well, it doesn't work that way. I can't have it here and have it in here and go in the same direction. I guess you'd have to kick back out here somewhere, and I just want to make it easy and just flush it all off flat. That's what I want to do. That's the part of complicating it. That can mess you up. Yes, I thought of it, and also the hinges are in the way from us doing that, but the metal did not fit that way. But anyways, as we get going, come on over here, sweetheart, this side. Actually, you can look over this side. You can see over there on that side, there's like a little mouse house. Oh, mouse house or not, whatever you want to call it. But there's a little place for my finger to get in there. Don't want that. So what I got Aidyn to do after we weld this plate in, you want to come over and take this side, sweetheart. I got him to make a piece like that fits in there. And you can see now, I'm going to pull it out here now. You can see though how he done that. He stuck a piece in there. It did not fit real good, so we just cut little pieces and taped it on top to make it fit. It's such a hard hole, such a hard spot to get in there and make something make it fit. So it's easier just cut little pieces and tape it on top to get it nice and tight. Now I guess it's going to be Aidyn's job to make that out of a piece of metal. You're going to trace that on a piece of metal. You might as well cut it out probably as quick as possible. Well, we can try this in, and then we'll make these and put these in. We want to put these in here before we do the firewall, and we'll just tack them in there just like we tacked that on there. Just be like spot one, then we'll put a piece over here, make sure that hole's filled. Put a piece over there, make sure that hole's filled. We'll get the firewall put on, and we'll start welding it around. This here, where the square stock goes up in here, that's just going to have to come in a little bit and join back up to that again. It's going to have to go in, just catch back up, that's all. We're going to have to make a piece for this, but you can see how nice that fit just by doing that. It was a simple little thing to do, and he did a good job doing it. Let's put the firewall in, Aidyn, see what we got.
All right.
See if we can even get it in. Now that we got that piece, I'm going to have to. Whew. All right, that's cool. No. This one here will fit better, will it? That will come up. Yes, it does. That fits nice. That fits nice on your side. That'll come up on your side. Wow. That's what it's going to look like. So now that we know that fits, let's get this piece cut real quick. We'll get this piece traced out on a piece of metal. I'll get the metal. What we'll do actually, sorry. Let's take this out, because I can get you to make the other side.
Okay, yeah.
And I'll get this cut out, get that tacked in. You get that side made up. We'll work together. I don't quite. Wow. Whew. Thanks for holding on. And I think Aidyn wants me, he said, can you make this one look like that one down there? And yes, I can. I can take that and do all that. I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to do that. Just want to bend it too much. You're inside there, Aidyn?
Yep.
Do you want this piece to go off of, or do you want to make a new one?
I'll just make a new one.
Go for it. Make it right on. Got my... I hope I'm talking into the mic okay, because yesterday I didn't do so well.
I can just take from these, can I?
You can do any piece, take any piece there you want to. You can cut that right off, and there, you want to get your scissors. I don't know if I put them back for you or not. Probably threw them on the ground somewhere. I did.
I got a pair.
Okay, there's a pair right here too. Jolene looks amazing today, like she always does. We went out for breakfast today. Had a great time. Fina always goes with us. She's the rabbit ears in the back. All I'm trying to do is find a straight edge here. And then I can make the piece. Also, as explained to Aidyn last night as we were making this thing, as he's making that and things don't fit, that's okay. Just cut a little piece of cardboard and glue it on top like we have there. To have a little tape. Have you got tape, have you, Aidyn? I'll get you some. I'll get you some. Put a little tape on, tape piece on. And if it's... Have you got enough? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I'll get you more. If it does not... If it does not still fit when you glue your little piece on, or if you put your tape on it and you still got a little bit in between there, you can see this line right here. That line right there, and this line. I can straighten it out when I put it on the piece, so you have 3 times. You can make your piece, you can make it a little tighter by adding pieces to it and trying to tighten it up a little bit. And then you got another chance to make it even better when you draw it on here, because you can remember in your brain where it didn't fit right, where it did fit right, and add on when you make the piece. So you have 3 times to really perfect that piece. And generally, when you cut it off, you want to make it a little bigger than it should be. That piece fit really good, so I'm going to try to cut the line. See what happens. Yeah, so what I'm saying is your pattern doesn't have to be perfect, but you should realize where it doesn't fit and where it does fit so you can fix it when it comes time to trace it on. Man, we're getting close to 100,000 people or subscribers, aren't we, baby? We're getting close. We're getting close. I want to thank everybody. Thank you very much. We're doing good. We're doing good. And all it is work. We're working. We're working for it, ain't we, baby? What? We're working for it. Or hope at least to think we are. We're working for it. Nobody wants to help somebody that's not working for it. That's for sure. Ask me, I know. If you're working for it, give you anything, or anybody would. That's what goes on in life. Someone sees you're working hard for something, there's all kinds of people that'll help you. If you're not going to work for it, I'm afraid that people are going to see it, and you will not be rewarded. Basically, that's it. Isn't it, baby? So anybody that wants to do something like this, make sure you work hard. That is the piece. Just a little bit. Gonna take a little bit off this. That's pretty close, but we'll try it. Beautiful. Now I can put that in there and put one on the other side, and that thing should look factory. Besides that, you're not going to see it because we're going to have the firewall here, but I want to cover that up, make it tight as possible for the engine fume, whatever, stink, whatever, just trying to make it as tight as possible. I just know that no mouse is coming up through there and into the cabin. And once we get one done on this side, we'll do one on that side. Did you want this piece shoved in there and just try to make it off that one? Yeah, take it? For sure. For sure, man. For sure. Yeah, just turn her over. Might need a cut or a piece of tape or whatever. Okay. Put you under pressure with the Rubik's Cube, didn't we? Huh?
A little bit.
Put you under pressure with the Rubik's Cube. And that's basically what's going on. Just kind of... The firewall looks good. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Looks good. I don't think it's worth it to put it back in there for that little tiny piece there in the bead roll. You can see right down this one here. It sort of needs a little fixing going on there, but there'd be nothing to put a little dab of filler there and make that. I could probably tap it with a hammer too, probably, once I get it on. Once I get it on. I'm going to turn the welder on. Don't need that plugged in no more, do we, sweetheart? Good. We'll turn this on. We'll get that piece nailed down, and then we can start putting the firewall in. I like to put in panels more than anything. I like panels. It's hard to patch small stuff. I mean, it has to be done, obviously. Small stuff has to be done. But when you can make a panel or something, it makes it feel a lot better to me, a lot nicer. It looks a little bit better. And if I tried to make that firewall out of 2 or 3 different pieces, probably wouldn't have looked so great. I could, butt weld it together and do a bunch of funny stuff to it. But basically, when I build the car, I try to do the simplest thing possible because of the fact of the kind of cars I like to build. Like, there's enough welding here for probably, a body shop wouldn't do this much welding in 4 or 5 years. You know, that's the way it is. But that's what I like to do, and that's why I try to keep it simple when I get going on with this sort of stuff. Because if I do not, I can take forever. And that shows in the, you know, in other stuff too, like sandblasting it, making sure it's all clean all the time. Like it just adds and adds and adds and adds more work. Not able to do all that work and get all the cars that I want to build done. Can't do it. I don't think I can. I shouldn't say can. I don't like that word. I could if I wanted to, but I desire to make it easier. I don't know if I should get Aidyn to weld that, or Aidyn probably be the best one to weld that where he's at. I got him on the hook now. I got him welding things, making patches and everything at the same time. Huh? Don't let me get to you, Aidyn. Don't let me get to you. How you making out, brother?
Doing good.
All right, let me see that bad boy.
Just want to get that filled in.
Yeah. Take that. Stick your tape on it. Slide in there and glue it to it. You're gonna have to stay away from that welder, sweetheart. That's all right. You're allowed to hit the welder anytime you want to, but I'm just. I get Aidyn's gloves. There. Let me see that bad boy. Got her fitting good? Put her in there. Nope, put her in all the way. There we go. Let me see that. That is totally a different shape than the other one, isn't it?
Yes.
Where's your marker? You got a marker on you? I got a marker. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. It's hooked to my wire. I want this. I'm just going to draw this out straight. And then draw me a straight line this way. Like straight out. Almost the same. Look up the other one. See how far that one's out? Yeah. What happens is, and what I'm saying is, as we did that one on that side, it's a little different shape on the one on this side, but we still want to make them look the same. You know, we're making two pieces. We might as well make each piece look somewhat identical. If anybody ever get in there and cut anything off, that would look original. You know, original to whatever. Back in Sunday school, cutting his Bristol board off. He's not making no rockets, but he'll feel like a rocket when we get it done. He'll feel extra special. I'm going to cut this piece. Right. I'm going to give you, there's your gloves. Good. There's your helmet.
Cool.
Here's the welder. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to tack that piece in there. Just spot it wherever you can get it. Like, don't get in there and get a mess going on. You're not going to be able to get up in there, obviously, but you're going to be able to go tack, like around there as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? Try not to get too far. Just tacking it down like that.
Yeah.
Just make it look like that. Okay? And that's basically the end of it. There's your welder. Okay. I'm going to put the ground on for you. If you need anything, like hold it down. You want anything to hold it down, or you want to put a hammer on or anything, or hold it down, or just put her in. Make sure it's in there tight. Is it in there tight?
Yeah.
Go for it. Nail it down right down the center there somewhere. Nail her down. Cool. Just give it a couple spots so it looks good. I'll get this piece cut. Tell me something, Aidyn.
Yeah.
Should I go with this piece and go around?
Yes.
Or should I go with this piece?
The inside piece.
This one here?
Yeah.
So let's cut that off?
Yes.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
Good.
Good. And what would happen around that piece after you do that, you just knock the head of the weld off. Then you would seam seal it so nothing can, water or anything like that could not get penetrated. And that's basically what we're doing, trying to tighten things up. Is that the way it goes in there? No. How's that going there? That looks good. It's awesome. Ah! Can I go over there? I cut too much off that end, didn't I? Yeah. I did. I cut. See that there in the... I go from that corner over. I'll do it again. And that's what happens. Do it again.
Question for you.
Yes.
You want me to weld it on this side too, like in there?
Well, you know what? I think that's fine right there. I think that looks fabulous. That looks great. That's going to get welded to this piece here.
Yeah.
And also we can weld it underneath too, instead of on like. No, that's fine. I don't. Can you get your welder in there? Plus, there's primer on that hood, and I think what's going to happen if you try to weld it. Oh, sorry about that.
No worries.
Only one head at a time. I'm trying to both get her head in a knot hole. But I think there's primer on that. That white stuff is primer, so it'll just be a bugger. We'll just seam seal that. That piece is not going anywheres. Let's try this piece in there again, so I remember what to do. Turn that off for a second. I got lost somewhere on that one. I did. Okay, so the corner. Okay, let me see. This is the corner that wants some then.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I can handle that. From there to there somewhere. That makes sense to you?
Yeah.
If not, we'll do it again. Not too many times, but... That sound cool to you? Yeah. Good. I think that'll work. As soon as we get this one to fit, we'll lock this one down. And we'll be on to big things. The Firewall. This shear does not start good on edges. On an edge like that, it does not start good on that. You have to get the square on. You know what I'm saying, Aidyn?
Yeah.
Yesterday, you had a hard time with that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have grabbed like the zip cut or something like that. Just finish it off. I'm going to nail this down. It might have a little sharp place on it, and I will take it off before we put it in there. We just want to make it flat. Check it in there and see what goes on now. Let's hope for a good one. Baby's checking my mic. Got to cut a little bit off that. Get that in there.
Flapper wheel it down just a bit.
Can I see that? You put it in there. I want to see. Oh, did it fit that time?
Yeah, she's in.
Okay, bye. I want a little bit off to go forward a little further. Just a little bit, like off that front edge right there.
The front one.
Yep. Give it to me. I'll take a smidgen off her. We'll do the exact same thing with that. And that hasn't got enough. There's not enough gap there to worry about anything, because seam sealer, you know, it has, you know, an 1/8 or a 16. I don't mind that. And I'll tell you why. Because the seam sealer will get in there and stay there without any gap or anything to go through and apply itself. It's really just laying there, is it not? You know what I mean? If it didn't have any place to gather and hammer. Here, side. I will wipe that off or grind that up a little bit to clean that off before we put it in there, just as long as it fits. Fit okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me.
The sides are nice.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonder bra. Remember that commercial, baby? My baby's got a wonder bra. What? Put that in there. I'm going to put my glasses on. Put them suckers right where am I gonna? Thank you, Aidyn. I'm running a little bit, but we'll get it done and get the firewall in there. Make yourselves happy. Good visual for today. It will be. Great visual. I think it will be.
Big piece going in.
Yeah, big piece going in. Big day, big day. Happy to be alive, healthy as a horse. I don't know that or not, but feel it. Got a bit of surface rust on it. It's gonna give that to Aidyn. He's gonna slide that in the corner. I'm going to splash Aidyn's firewall up. Ready to rock and roll?
Ready to go.
Okay, man. Stick her in there nice and tight. Make sure it's flat, and hit it where it's tight. Hit it where it's tight first. If you got it in the right spot, hit it where it's the tightest first, and then you can walk around from there on in to nail it down. You know what I mean? You can use something to hold it.
Okay.
So hit it where it's tight first, and then work your way after that. So if you want anything to push that down or anything to use, do you want anything? Like, do you want a third arm? Do you want a hammer? Or, like, I can push it down as far as that goes. For you, bye? So here, push it right there, man. Right
There, that's centerpiece.
that make you feel happy?
That is excellent. Got it.
Is that an excellent adventure?
That is.
You got her then.
Cool.
Gutter's the last thing that goes on, but you got her. And that's gutter of a house. Generally the last thing that goes on. Make it look like your other one, sort of, you know. That's generally what I try to do. Just try to make it look the same as the other side. You want more wire? You don't need more wire.
That's perfect.
That's good enough, Aidyn. That looks good.
Cool beans.
Put a couple more. So you got more spots on that one.
Yeah.
You got spots on that one.
Tighten it up
Make
a
them the
bit.
same.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Close. I'm going to do this to the firewall just to change so you can see the depth of it. I'm just going to start. I'm going to go one way on this. Anytime you strip anything or anytime you rub something down or something like that, I like generally just to go the same direction.
Keep it consistent.
Keep it consistent, yeah. Even as a human being, try to keep it consistent. Then people know who you are. You know, try to. Anyways, I'm going to do what we got going on down there. I've got an up and down thing going on, so that's what I'm going to do. Just for you, Aidyn. Just for you. Alrighty. You might as well come out and we'll put that bad boy in there if I can't think of anything else that we have to do. The firewall goes in. We can still seam seal that because we can get from the inside, get in there and put a little seam seal around that. It's not a hard thing. Yeah, come on in. We'll put a firewall in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick this firewall in. We're going to place it in there. And we're going to place it in there, and then we're going to tack it in the best we can. Now there's no bends put on it. There's no nothing. We've bent it by pushing on it here, trying to, because this firewall's flat here, and it's got to swoop in here. So I have to push that in there. And what is going to happen is, I'm hoping that we just push it in here. We might plumb it up and down with our little level. We might plumb it up and down, make sure it's straight. It doesn't much matter a whole lot. But we're just going to put it in there, and then I'm going to push this top in so this fits, and I'm going to push that side in so it fits. And then we're just going to continue on and let it lie where it lies. And there's nothing much more that I think that we need to do to it. It just needs to go in and be the firewall. Yeah. You stay. Yeah. Just a sec, Aidyn. Anyway. Hey! Alright. Alrighty. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to get in here and start messing with it. Alright. I'm going to get in there and start messing with it. There's not much to mess with, really, to be honest with you. Like it really does fit nice. Wow, it does fit nice. To be honest with you, Aidyn, get your welder hooked up, buddy. On this side, she's all ready to rock and roll. That there's fitting nice there. Why would I not continue on? That looks so nice. That fits good on both sides. Watch this on the other side. I can just go on the inside. That little tab there is bent up just a little bit. I go in there and push that out, so that's nice and tight. I want to run maybe a level up and down that. Excuse me for a second. I think it's really fitting good. If the holes, good gift, eh? Good gift. If the holes for the hinges are not perfectly centered in there, does not matter. We can open them up a little bit. We can make a little less, a little more. But what we do have is the firewall fitting nice, and it's pretty damn close because we've already had it on there on that side and that side. We know. I just want to know if we're going straight up and down or not. But then again, the truck is kind of leaned down a little bit. Which way? What do you think, Aidyn? You like where it's at?
I think so. You're going to bend it around, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say, well, let's tack it on the top. I wonder if I should get you inside the truck. You probably should be inside, and that way there you can reach out the window and do it.
Okay.
So we'll go through this door over here, obviously. I'm going to get inside the engine compartment. Just trying to get in the right spot. Jolene's backing up over a hood. She can't do that. That hood will get you. That'll bite you on the back of the ankles. Aidyn's trying to trip me with the welder. Good try, but you didn't get me. Good try. All right, you got just a second now. I'm going to come up there and make sure that you're tight. Can you see very good up in there? Or you're like, is it hard to get out there that way?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. I'm coming in then.
All right.
I'm coming in. Yes, this will make it a little more difficult to put the engine in. Yes, it will. But yeah, I'd say you have to nail her there. Yeah, nail her there and there on that corner and that right there. Yeah, where it's tight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, one right there. Oh, just a little more in the metal there, if you can. What do you think? Can you see in there better, or you want to be out? Wow. you can see how I got to shove this in here. See, baby? We've got it flat here. Yes, it is. But it's still got to be shoved in here to make that. So it's got a butterfly effect to it. We're going to shove a little bit on this side, and then we're going to go to that side. That's how we're going to do it. All right, Aidyn. You're going to get it where it's tight. Do you like it in there, or would you rather stand out there and do it?
It's okay here. I get the angle.
All right. Well, then I want you to. I'm going to put this on it then. Not get burnt. How's that? You got to weld it where it's tight. So I want you to weld on this side of the hammer.
This side. Okay.
Awesome. Go a little bit at a time is what we're going to do. I want to. Any chance you pass me that flapper wheel, sweetheart? Here goes the amazing camera woman. Here she goes. She's going to do it. Watch this. Steady, easy, steady, easy. You win the award of beautiful camera work. Watch your eyeballs, Aidyn. Don't want to go visit your father for the wrong reason, do we? We're going to do the, you're going to go behind the hammer.
Right there.
Yep. Awesome. In between each one, please and thank you. Yep. Awesome. It's good, man. You're going to go behind the hammer. It's tight. Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful. How that went down over there and did that, I have no idea. Aidyn special. You can hit that if you like. Geez, we got that trimmed up good, eh? We didn't even try that on there. That was your trace job from yesterday. You know what I mean? We traced it, and then I cut it, and that's it right there. Didn't flapper wheel it off, didn't try it, or didn't anything. We just did it. All right, and see this thing here, going to go behind the hammer. Try not to, I'm going to have to flapper wheel that down to make it fit right. So you can just go on the back side. Just nail it on there, half decent, I guess. And then, because I got to grind it off anyways. Yeah, that's good. I'll have to flapper wheel that down. Just working side to side, because generally that's how you should do it, I guess. This one's fitting really good, Aidyn. You get right on top of that sucker. Let's do another one. Beautiful. Stayed on there. Yeah. Yep, beautiful. Let's do another one. Yeah, one side. You might want to come out and do the. I mean, this. You can grab. It's good. No, I'm happy. Look at that now, would you? Wowzers! Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. I must say, just gorgeous how that fits together. Wow, damn it all. Just beautiful. Alrighty. I'm going to take the flapper wheel. I'm going to knock it off here, and you can start welding. You want to come out maybe. You want to come out and do from that side, weld this side, and come out and do weld this side to get a couple, maybe a step stool or something. Then you can really see it. You work your way out, and I'll flapper wheel this down and get it ready for you. Watch your eyeballs at the same time.
Yep.
What I'm doing is I'm just flapper wheeling the metal down so we do not have any sticking up. So when we weld it on, we don't have a big puddle of weld hanging up over the firewall. We want the firewall. I want that metal down. You can see how it's got a little edge going on there. I want that off. I want that off so it fits the best it can. Good. Are you ready? I just want to make sure that's tight where we're going to plop some weld on it. Plop one there. Much better positioning now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Good. Let's do that one right there in the corner. Let's do one right here. And that's how easy it is to put a firewall in your car, just like that. No, we didn't do anything that was too hard for anybody, I wouldn't say. Basically, we've made a firewall pretty quick, just a pattern out of some cardboard, and then we transferred it to metal like anything else. Now we're in here, Aidyn. That looks like it pushed it down, maybe. I did push that down. That's too bad. That needs to come up. Ugh, that isn't so good. Push down on that. It should have come up some way, I think. Ugh. What's that? Well, it's got this down a little bit here on this side. I didn't realize that I was pushing down on that when I put that on. That's not good. Zip cut.
Zip cut.
Zip cut. Zipper off, man. That's basically it. I've got a nice spot over here. This one's fitting good right on this side, but I cut a little bit out of that there to make that come up on that side. Now it's got it pushed down. I wasn't paying attention. That should have been pushed up on that side. Zip cut and just plug me in the cord, take this flapper wheel off. It'll be quick and easy, but it has to be done, or I want it done. You can see where it's held down there, can you not? You can see where it's held down there a little bit. See that little thin gap there? I wanted that gap to come up tight, and that makes this piece come up tight, and I didn't get it. That's my fault. Watch your eyes. Watch your eyes. Watching. Aha!
Looks like it.
Just as easy as it went on, it come off. All right, look at how that popped up in place. Oh, see how that popped up in place there? Can you see that? See how it popped up in place? There. it doesn't fit so good anymore. All right, Aidyn, let's weld her on again. And what's going to happen this time, instead of me pushing that down, all right, Aidyn, I want you to that makes a difference right there too. All right. See that right there? Come over here. Can you just pass me that welder if you can? I'll knock it on over here. What I'm trying for is I want that up tight. Can you push it this way a little bit, Aidyn? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just want that up tight. Is it too far over? I can't weld that, is it?
You can weld the side, small gap there.
Yeah, okay,
Bring
let's
it back
take it back your way some.
There. You can weld it now.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to. Hold on. Alrighty. Alright, that makes me feel better. Here's something good on your side. Not bad. Good. Good. I'm just gonna knock it right here. Good on your side, fit good on your side. Just gonna knock right here. Alrighty. So, I'm not going to say I did such a good job this time. I got a lot to trim off. What happened was we pushed that down and compensated for the bad cut. All right, Aidyn. We're back up here again, bud. Yeah, you weld that one on. Just a second, I pushed that down. I thought I did. Anyways, just tack it on the back side. I got to knock it down. I'm going to just tack it down right here. I'll get beautiful. Alrighty, I'm going to leave it there like that. Yes, I am, because that fits nice. That be pushed out. That's just tacked there. We're up tight there. Now we're cooking with gas, bye. Can you come over and good. Tack it where? Can you tack this one up here? There. Yep, tack right there. Awesome. I'll do this one.
Yep.
Get where I already welded so. Good. Now I'll flapper wheel it off and you can weld it in. I'm thinking that that's up there nice and tight now. That's up as tight as you can get. That pushed out is going to feel nice. That's going to push out and feel nice. What I mean, I'm going to go in the back on the other side, and I'll just push this little. See how it's flimsy there? I'll push that out so it fits that really nice, and then we got to cut this all off. Wheel that. Watch your eyeballs, Aidyn. Watch your balls. All right, we can smoke this one back on. Smoke this side. We'll just do the spots where they were before, and I'll just hold each one for you. There's one right there. Wait, no, right here.
Oh, gotcha.
Just spotting it. Nope, that's already got one. I got to grind that one off yet. I left that one because it's holding it. It's holding your... Now we're cooking. Do it again. Do it again. Cooking with gas now. Cooking with gas now. Sometimes it happens. Good. Yeah, water up. Cool. Now we'll just come over here. No, I got to wiring that one off. I'm gonna watch your eyeball. I'm gonna knock them off. What I do is attack it in place so I can wheel it off. And then what I do is I come in here with the flapper wheel. I got to knock it back down and weld it up again. You know, I weld the ones we knocked down. And then ones that hold it, I have to come back and knock them down. Like that one there is too high, and they're just there to hold it. On the other side, you can reach as far as you can, and you can grab a stool and go on the other side. If you, I can pass the welder to you. Just put that one on. Awesome. Yeah. Nope.
Better.
Gotta knock it down some. Alrighty. Can you get over here? Yeah. Let me tack that one back right here. Right there. Good. Back on that one. Awesome. Can you see it, or should I flap it down some more? Go for it, yeah. Alrighty, we'll go for like that. That's good enough for now. Flapper wheel that down. Alrighty. Nope, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Center.
Yep. Cool. Alrighty. Everything's tight. One there. Ooh, got that. Alright, I'm gonna jump out, see what we got it looking like. I know we got it tight down here now. We'll get this cut off. Let's get this cut off before we shut anything down and give it. I want to get that cut off so it really gives the effect what it's going to look like. Alrighty. Alrighty. Now, Aidyn, I think you're going to stick with that. I think I'm going to give that. You're going to continue on with the welder. We'll turn that back on.
Okay.
You're going to get on the inside. I'm going to push those. I'm going to push these corners out, eh? I want to push that corner out so it fits nice up inside there. And you can tack it. How about tack it? If you can tack it on this new metal right here, you can tack it there when I push it out a little bit. I see we have a little mouse hole going here. That has to be pushed out a little bit. You know, we're out on that side. We have to push out on that side a little bit. Maybe if you can tack this right here. Can you pull your hood? Tack that right there where we want to tack this metal here to that weld. Okay. Then we know it's not going anywhere. So, right, that's holding our piece here. So we know that piece on this side's got to come out, right? You know, we want that to come out to the front of that and then tack it, okay? So I'm going to go inside and push it. And you're going to be the one to say yay or nay. And I'll be the one to say okay. That's cool. That's good. Alrighty. That's pretty well in the front of it right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right there. Nail it in the corner if you can.
Up top?
No, right here, right in this little spot. See my glasses? See my glasses sticking out there?
Oh, yeah.
Nail it right there.
Okay.
Just nail it so it stays. Good. That's good. Now, you're going to go inside there.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. What's going to happen is I want to push this out. See, I don't want you to hit it sort of in the middle of the
rib.
Middle of the round,
Yeah.
up on the metal on the side. So I push it out, just hit in the middle where it's tight.
Okay.
You can wherever's easiest in the middle. I'd say that, yeah.
Good.
Hit on that metal.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Good. No, didn't get it.
No.
Put a little more heat on her.
Okay.
Got her that time?
Think so.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Hit the firewall. Bring her right over to the firewall.
There we go. Okay.
Now you're caught up, ain't you?
Yeah. There we go. Okay. Got her. Wow. Okay. I think that has it. Yeah.
All right, let's go the other side. Is it the hardest place to hit it? Is that where I got you welding it?
It's a little difficult. I got it. All right.
Yeah.
And okay.
Cool. All right, now she's up tight. Good. Now, I'm going to come out here for a second.
Okay.
Let me see that one. Give that a nicer, a little nicer spot of weld.
Yeah.
Do it on top of it and just run it down. Like,
Run it
you know,
over.
I'd weld it right. Get something to point at it with. Just weld it, just if you can, to make it look a little better. Put a little bit of weld right up. Start your weld up there,
Yeah.
and then run it down to that one. So start there, put it together, and then
And
you
then
know
drag it through.
just make it a little bead, like a little bead there, sort of, if you can. No, I turn sit down. Yeah, I do it that way.
That way.
I think, unless you think you
Yeah.
can get it an easier way.
Right in there. There's that.
Did it weld it to it? Didn't look like you hit it.
I got the corner there.
Okay. Just as long as I more or less want it to stay. That's basically what I'm trying to do, make it stay.
Yeah.
I just don't want it to pop off in the middle of the night.
Give it another shot that way.
How about this? Give her another spot of weld up there.
Up top.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah. Do a new one. Stay with it. Did you Get her?
Yipper.
All right. Let's put another spot on that side and try to make it look the same.
So
Somewhat. You maybe go underneath that one. There you go.
So. Got it.
Cool. Got it. Good enough. Now, what I want to do now, I want to bring this up. Ouch! Laid my finger right on it. Be easier to weld that from the inside, would it not?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it would be. I'm going to get you to hold that up.
Okay.
Pass me the welder on. Nope, right in through the firewall.
Oh, okay. Firewall underneath.
Right here.
Where are you at?
Gucci goo!
There you are. Got enough wire?
Ooh, I got no wire, man.
Alright.
I should have a helmet on.
Indeed.
Because I would probably hit it better.
Yeah.
Jolene's going to get it.
Multitasking.
And it probably would have been better to attack that from in here, too, them things, but we didn't. And you can't see up in there anyways. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you to Lincoln Electric. Thank you very much. Do. My glass is on. Got her held up?
Yeah, that's her time.
Good. All right. Got her too. You want to hold the other side up?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Beautiful. I'm going to knock this. Watch your eyes for a second.
Okay.
Cool. Now, does the firewall look pretty good, like all the way along?
There's a little.
I'm just going to take a look through here. Take off. You can have the welder back. No, actually, I'm going to keep it here for a minute.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is, I'm probably going to attack it from the back side. I got to get up in here and just see if it looks.
I think there's a little gap right here.
I'm just looking and seeing if what gets cut off looks the same.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it basically looks the same. There's a little gap going on there.
This little one.
All right, you push it up and I'll weld it. Just right on. Okay, just gonna put the helmet back on. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Go for it. Push it up. Beautiful. Got her.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna run some spot welds along there. Then I'm gonna come on the outside and we'll cut it off.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Cool.
Do. Yeah, we can cut her off now.
Good.
I don't know if you're gonna weld it up from this side or not, but I'm coming out. I'm coming out. That side off. Awesome. Looks good. Shut this off for a second. Shut that off. Pull this out. I want to cut that front off of that firewall, and I want to get the visuals what I want, and then we'll draw for a hat or a shirt. You don't think you brought the laptop up? Oh well. I don't know what to say to that one. Tisk tisk. Tough titty, said a kitty with no milk. Alrighty. I'm going to cut that off. I'm not going to use a zip cut. I think I'm just going to use a plasma cutter.
All right.
I think so. Just make it maybe a little more quicker. It might make it longer, I'm not sure. It all depends if it wants to work. Ouch. I'm gonna just drag this over here. We need air on. You want to turn the air on, please? Thank you.
Yeah.
We're doing the fastest we can. Cool. That'll look nice, welded all the way around. So I guess a lot of the job today will be Aidyn welding up the firewall, getting that welded up, get that ground around there nice. I'm going to probably mess with the fender thing down there, maybe fix the fenders, because we have to fix the fenders before we put the flares on. Here we go. Too many things in my hand. Gotta be careful, that thing will punch a hole in you. Not today, I don't want a hole in me today. Just unplugged it. We're back in action. Have to grind that off. Looks like poop. Poop. Awesome. That off. Oh, going in. Right over there. And the rest it'll be grinder. Zip cut. Aidyn had that ready for me. You're a badass. Good job, Aidyn. Good job, man. Good job. Well done, eh?
Gotcha.
Thank you very much. Now, we get the back. Feels very good. Sort of got the same crease going, you know, it's got a little crease going on there because of the shape of it. But that's the shape that it give us. And that's the shape that we're going to use. And it's got a little dent in the metal there. You can see that. We'll have to dolly that little thing there. You can see that. It's a tip that, not a tip, but you know, a nipple maybe. Something that's sticking out. There's the firewall. We'll get it welded up all the way around the edges. That's how much we're sticking out over the engine. There she be in all her glory. The engine I think would fit in here without a fan on it, but it's going to have to go down in. Then it's going to have to be slidden back very carefully. It would be quite a time to change your engine, but if I'm not correct, I think it's quite a time to change your engine in a Cabover too. There's the hood. Come here, Aidyn. Let's do this for a quick second.
Okay.
We're just for a quick second. Come with me. We're just going to carry this hood over and set it beside that hood that we have, and see what the big, see if there's a big, huge amount of difference. You can take the front or back. I'll take the front, I guess.
Okay.
This is a hood I got from Roy Brown, rest in peace. Friend of mine at one time, or still is, in my memories anyways. We're just going to set this hood alongside that hood just to see. I can say one thing, this hood's probably heavier than that hood maybe. Am I dragging you quite heavy?
No, doing all right. It is heavier than the other one.
Yeah, we'll just turn this side too, so we're like kind of, there's, I guess, the difference in the hood. So there's not a big amount of difference. I guess in the height there is. I guess the length of it's probably about a foot in the end because of the butterfly way back, but it's not that much bigger. As you think, well, you didn't build a Cabover, there's not a whole lot of difference in the length of them hoods, I don't think. So the Firewall is on. Aidyn has a job today, and that's to weld the Firewall. I'm happy with. I see we got a little thing going on, a little dent going on there, pushing a little hard up top. It's going to have to be filled out anyways. Basically, we want to get it in there so it does its job, and that's close the cabin off to the driver. It surely does that. Didn't know what else to do with it other than that because of the shape of it, just because of the shape, how it comes out to a point to fit our hood. We did with what we had. We could have cut it off straight and then changed the hood and all that stuff. Didn't want to do that. Nope, did not want to do that. We do not have the computer here. Okay, I guess we're going to save it for next time, but I want to thank all the YouTube and all the Facebook fans that watch and throw good comments out. We appreciate it. And that's the Firewall for the day. That's the job right there. I'm very happy with it. I just got to continue on. Just keep chug, 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 keep continuing along, and then see what we get. Peace out.